Well, let's discuss the presentation of the 2025 budget by Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara with legal expert Laboros Oshoma. Thank you very much for joining us as always. And let me start by getting your thoughts on this move by Governor Fubara presenting a budget for 2025 to just the Oko Jumbo-led House of Assembly at this time, replicating his move, during the 2024 budget presentation, having not even represented the 2024 budget as to a full House of Assembly as ordered by the court.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, when we say Uche Jumbo House of Assembly, we don't paint the real picture of the event. A three-member House of Assembly. That's what the man had consistently done. And then also, some people have misrepresented the dictum of Justice Lawal Ways to the extent that when members' seats are declared vacant, that the only remaining members of the House, can validly form a quorum. But in this case, like there's instances I gave somebody else, the penalty for death, when you kill somebody, the penalty for murder is death. When you intentionally kill another, the penalty is death. But that death will have to be pronounced by the courts. You don't take law into your hands. You don't resort to self-help and say, because somebody killed another, and so immediately you're going to crucify that person. You will still need, that person still need to be charged before the court will make a pronouncement that he should die by hanging or by firing squad, as the case may be. So in this case, even if the law says that once you defect, you lose your seat, it is not in the hand of the governor to immediately activate that law and say, I no longer recognize these people. It is the court that will still have to make a pronouncement declaring those seats vacant. And as we speak today, even the judgment of the Rivers State High Court that anybody will rely on, saying that judgment had declared the seats of the Amewule's-led faction vacant, the Court of Appeal nullified that judgment that the High Court does not have jurisdiction to determine that matter. So in as far as the House of Assembly is concerned, the law as it stands today recognizes the Amewule-led faction of the State House of Assembly. So anything that the governor is doing with Uche Jumbo House, or whatever any name they want to call it, is a clear illegality. It's a violation of the Constitution and should not be allowed to stand. Anyway, I don't blame him. I blame the House of Assembly that have not been able to, activate its pang to actually, bring down the full weight of the law against the governor. Instead of running to court, asking the court to ask that the governor represents the budget. That's not the business of the court. It is the power of the assembly to activate the instrumentality of the Constitution against the governor when he fails to do, the right thing or fails to comply with the provisions of the law.
What are the repercussions and legal implications of this move, considering that the governor has not yet represented the 2024 budget that is still, hanging where it is, like we mentioned earlier?
It is an impeachable offense. It means that there is no appropriation law in this, in as far as the state is concerned. The governor is an emperor. He's spending money without appropriation. He's because a house validly constituted had not, passed a law permitting the governor to spend the state funds. So what it means is that the 2024 budget, 2025 budget as it is, are not law in the state. They are expenses at the whims and caprices of Mr. Governor. And so it is an impeachable offense. It is not a matter you go to court to ask the court to, order the governor to represent. No. It is for the House of Assembly to activate the provisions of the Constitution to impeach the governor if need be. We should not, I do not understand why lawyers will be sentimental about this thing. Because if we allow this illegality today, tomorrow somebody else will come and present a budget to one member of a state House of Assembly. What this means, we agree that once you defect from a political party that's elected into office, you lose your seat. But The caveat there is that it is the court that will make that pronouncement, that will pronounce that seat vacant. It is the court, because there are provisions, there are proviso to the section 109. So all of these shenanigans should not be encouraged, for the fact that, it's a government in opposition and people feel that, yes, he's being, harassed and humiliated by the former governor, does not mean that you should also now encourage illegality on the part of the government.
Well, we'll wait and see what will happen in the coming days. Legal expert Oshoma, thank you very much, sir, for your input, as always.